Hello, just waiting on others joining, and we've got a new chap today. What's his name? Alan Craig. He said he would jump on, so I'll tell you what, this Hibs man, that's a part of Hibs. This what's the league? Right, it's PSPL. What is it? SPFL League. This is look, if we win the day, right, points 41, right, games. If we, oh man, this is mad. Because if we win the day, Hearts lose, Celtic lose, it's all open again, man. It's mad. I'm just getting. I know I should get all this done before I come on. I know, sorry to be a bit semi-rude, but this is mad. So right, league positions, right. So, right, if it stays as it is, right, if Hearts, right, if we win a game in hand, if we win today, we go to 30, to win a game 35, we're just 6 behind them, and we could be level with Celtic if they'd be 3 ahead, right, 35. I've got you, right, it's not over. Last week, rightly, people are annoyed after last week. This has got so many twists. I mean, it's only half time at the Hibs Hearts, so anything that doesn't mean a thing. You know what I mean? It's all open, man. The Netflix story continues. You know what I mean? It's Hibs are playing well as well. Though I was gaga going with my grandson on the phone at the time. Who's this? It's yeah, it's very, very interesting, isn't it? And it's where's Tam, Stacey, and all that, and what's this chap's name? For the new guy, Stuart, I think it was Alan. Alan Craig. I know Alan Craig. I know an Alan Craig, don't I? Does anyone know Alan Craig? Hibs, Gary. What Hibs are doing to Hearts? What Hearts did to us last week. I think if we want to put it in a hello, Mags. Is if we want to put it in a layman, Gary, you know what I mean? Hibs deserve to be ahead. Put it that way, Gary. Hibs deserve to be ahead. There's no other way about it. We need to win today. There's no two ways about it. Oh, here's Alan. Hello, Alan. How you doing?
I'm all right. You hear me all right?
Crystal clear, man. Next time, do it the other way. The phone the other way, or whatever it is. Right. Not just the matter. It's too late. You're fine like that. You're fine like that. Because if you do it landscape, it's a bit better. So this is your first time on our podcast, aye?
It is, aye. I just want to do something to get me out of my comfort zone. Just, try and improve my confidence a bit.
Aye, let's see. This time last year, if I said I'd be doing this, I'd have laughed at you. Because, I mean, I've always been a gobshite, but not quite this. But, like, Stacey that comes on, she only started 3-4 weeks ago, and now she's, it's here's a trick. See if you're not confident, see if you're flapping or that, you just have to say, oh, Barry, we've got to go now, I've got to let the dog out or something like that. You know what I mean? But there's no one will judge you here, and it's just take your time. Sometimes I start to, there's John coming, sometimes I start to burp and fart as well. What I would do, just compose yourself or count to 3 in your head, then continue. Nobody's going to hold you. John, Alan here, it's his first time ever on a podcast, so I was just saying, just take it easy, man. There's no pressure.
How you doing, Alan?
I'm good, John. How are you?
Not bad, mate. Whereabouts are you?
I stay in Alexandria, just next to Loch Lomond.
Oh, aye.
Nice. Here's a wee bar. All right, Tam, we've got a new podcaster. Alan here. It's his first time ever online podcasting, so we're going to, we're giving him a good welcome. Tam can't hear us. Tam, can you hear me? That's not my fault. That's something you're in YouTube. Wait, we're all thank you. Oh, there's Mr. Ibrahim. How are you doing, sir? All right. But Tam, you watched this Hibs Hearts game? John, sorry.
No. What's the score?
2-0 Hibs. Half time.
Oh.
And Hibs have done to Hearts what Hearts did to us last week.
Aye.
I tell you what, if we win, if this stays like that, if we win our game in hand, I think we're only 5 behind, 6 behind.
And all we done last week was let Celtic go more in front of us,
I know that's it. So, Alan, how do you right, Alan? Seeing as you're new, a few wee things, how do you see the season go? Are you happy with Danny, or you know what I mean?
I'm happy with Danny. I think he's got his winning again, which is the most important thing. Some of the performances haven't been great, but I think the 3 points is more important to me. And that some of the signs that were brought in probably aren't good enough. So he's limited on the tools he's got, but he's winning games and he's. I'm happy so far, and I think you need to give him a chance to bring his own players in. And January, I don't think he's going to bring. I don't think we're going to get great players, but hopefully it's players that can come in and improve the squad at least.
Absolutely, John. I mean, I'm pretty much the same as that. He said we're ugly, and when ugly was just saying, look, that these are my players. Give me a chance. I'll get you winning. Tam, can you hear us, Tam?
Aye, can you hear me?
All right, I can hear you, Chris. Okay, Tam, this is Alan. Alan, it's his first time ever online. I just said, take it easy. If he's uncomfortable, all you say is something, I need to let the dog out or something like that. But nobody judges. And if you've watched before, Alan, we sometimes don't stick to the script as such. We wander a bit. But hey, but that you can see all right. And we all understand it's no easy. But Stacey will be here in a minute. But Tam, you watching the Hibs game?
I've not had it on, no.
Hibs are hammering them, man. Hibs are doing Hearts did to us last week. And see if that stays that way. And if we win today and Celtic lose, and I know people say, you'll jinx it, man. You don't jinx it, because if I had that kind of power, I'd be a gazillionaire. But you know what I mean? My betting line, my coupons would be a bit more than a fiver every Saturday.
Have you had a coupon up this season?
Last week's, no, but one I did have. I kind of remember Chelsea a few weeks ago. I kind of cashed out for about £300, but with a power cut here, and the power cut wasn't just the internet, because some people said, well, why didn't you use your phone? Well, the mast was out as well, the 5G mast, and when I come back on, I think if Chelsea had won, I was 399, but so. If I'd cashed out with 10 minutes to go, I'd probably get at least £200. You know what I mean? But that's the closest. So this comment here, Josh. The thing is, like Alan, and I'm not the greatest with players from other teams. But Josh Campbell, anyone?
I don't know him, no.
No. So there's Mark agreeing with you. It's I just win game, man. Josh Campbell, I know. But who do you think's going to start in front of the day?
I heard there's been linked to a Motherwell player. Is it Elliot Watt? There was one of my pals said that we've been linked with him.
Right.
But I don't know much about him. Apart from when we played Motherwell at the start of the season, I've seen the highlights on Sportscene, but that's about it.
Aye.
We can have a look at him today, obviously, if he plays against us. And see what we think.
Simple as that, isn't it?
That I've really heard of, I'm honest. So he must not be a proper standout. But have a wee look today and see what we think in it.
Aye, exactly. Have I scored again?
I'm not sure. My stream's probably.
Aye, they have. Hibs are 3-0 up.
Oof.
Holy shit, man!
That's a doing, isn't it?
That is. And here, let's be honest, right? I will go with you. I'm going to put pressure on you today just to get you going, but not real. But listen, see, at the end of the day, this now comes down to bottle. This plays into their head, because if we lose to Celtic, which we're kind of sort of used to, it plays in the team and the fans' head for a while. So this could be, you see my angle here.
Aye, definitely. I mean, they had that blip before, but I think McInnes is a good manager. He knows how to manage his players. They had that blip and they seemed to come back for it, but hopefully that would maybe set them back again.
Because John, what I felt today, if Hearts had won today, which they're not going to win now, if Hearts had won today, I was kind of like, you know what, that's pretty big. that's a big deal. To beat us, to beat Celtic, doesn't matter how bad us two are, it's still Rangers, it's still Celtic. And then to beat Hibs at Easter Road, I would have been like, you know what, this is a real deal. But
well, I listened to a couple of Hearts fans on the phone-ins last week, and one of them got asked the question, do you think Hearts will win the league? What sort of percentage? I think he said 85%. He says, but if we beat Hibs next week, he says, we'll definitely win it.
aye.
You know, and obviously they're way behind just now.
I mean, right, if it stays like it is, they'll be in 41 points, right? We're in 29 with a game in hand. I know it's Aberdeen. So that'd be us in 32. If we win to 35, that can take us to 6 points behind them at the hat. And today's a halfway point, I think, isn't it, gentlemen? Yeah. I think today's officially everyone's played everyone twice. Yeah. Aye. What? It's 4. Oh, it's not 4-0, right? Okay. Aye. But this gives me Rangers, John, and everyone just win the day. Rangers just win. I don't care if it's a 79 millionth minute offside backflip from the goalie. Just win. Here's Stace.
Howdy.
Aye, Stace. I knew Alan here. He's like you. He's new to this. Is his first ever podcast. So I said, look, you're pretty new to it, and
yep,
you're flying. You know. So and he's been good for Hibs are 3-0 up.
3-0 already? Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, my language.
No, you're right. Listen, let me.
I hate Hibs.
Oh, I do, but I know, but you know, like if we win a game, I know, right? I know Mr. Canada's always a voice of reason.
Maybes here.
There is.
There's a lot of thoughts and maybes here.
But this is what makes it interesting, because John, like we're old farts compared to the young pups here. Well, Stacey's maybe almost old.
Excuse me, I'm only 37. I'll have you know.
But Alan, this is what a season though. This is, and see if you're an outsider. This is great to see.
I know it's great. I think I could advert for the league. It's been the most topsy-turvy season I can ever remember.
John, I'm the same. I can't mind anything. On you go, Alan. Sorry.
I'm saying you could always. I remember in previous seasons you'd have maybe Hearts or Aberdeen that would kind of keep up the pace, but then February, March time they'd kind of fall away.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all that. I mean, I think Rangers and Celtic. It's probably the worst they've ever been, and they've both been bad at the same time.
That's the annoying thing, isn't it, though, Alan? That's the annoying thing. They're crap, and we've not taken advantage of it, you know. And it's I know. Look, Tam said it, if much and maybes, but Tam, that's why we're on here, man, to talk about this. I hope you can all come on after the game as well, Alan, Stace, John, and Tam. Are you going to be in the pub, John? Aye.
No, I'm doing the Gold Coast just now. I'm in an apartment just now. I've already been to the pub.
Oh, aye.
Good on you, man. But Alan, what I was saying, right? I don't know if you know, I live in Thailand, right? And last week I was on the beach. I put my this bar, and there was the Man City game was on. There was snooker on, and then there was Thai terrestrial TV because Thais have got satellite and that, but they've also got the old-fashioned aerial, right? And there's the news on, and it's Thai. We're talking about the issues with Cambodia. Then I saw it come on national TV showing Hearts, and in the 22 years I've been here, I've never seen anyone on Thai Sports Channel that's not the pay stuff being mentioned, and there was Hearts, and I couldn't fucking believe it, man. And I thought I was quite chuffed with it, to be honest.
It's a big deal. I mean, if anybody was going to win it apart from us, you would rather Hearts than Celtic, but
100% you would.
I definitely, man. But anyway, on to Motherwell. Motherwell are a good football team. You know, I mean, I was like somebody in the post. Somebody posted the stats, man. This is not an easy football match today.
Definitely not. I think this is going to be a massive test for us today, especially at Ibrox. Because if Motherwell play the way they've been playing all season,
I
think the fans are going to have to
chill out a bit.
Chill out, be patient, and try and get behind the team. Because, as I say, they're going to come at us. There's no two ways about it.
Absolutely.
I think it'll be quite an open game. So, it's down to how we defend at the end of the day, I think, today.
I know. And last week, Alan, I said last week, you've got right. Hearts deserved to win last week. There was no thing, but their goals were from 2 mistakes. It was as if they battered us. They should have, but they didn't. You know, and it's just, I don't know. I don't see this comment here from Mark. Right, sorry to read this, everyone. I don't. Hearts deserve to be top of the league. Eh?
They deserve to be there.
I think with Hearts,
John.
this Tony Bloom, because they've got this Tony Bloom who's finding decent players, and you know they're doing the job, and they're going to sell these players on for big profits, and you know they will. They might not win the league, but I think they are going to keep up with Rangers and Celtic and become a third force.
I mean, they're probably the third biggest team in the country, but they're not a force. But you know, I mean, is this a Leicester moment? Could they fall away? You know, but we don't know.
This would be interesting.
Well to get it mixed up as well. I think, obviously, Rangers win the league every season, but if it is somebody other than Celtic winning it, I'm happy for it. It's a bit of excitement back into the league because it used to be, it's a two-horse race. But
yeah, this comment, John, this comment's right there.
Yeah,
I absolutely
true.
Hearts have been great this season. There's no,
and it's home and away as well. It's not as if it's just a lucky win at Tynecastle, and it's been home and away.
Is the team out?
Looks like it, aye. Miovski and Chimiti.
Give me a second. The team's not yet. Are you just guessing the team? Aye.
That's definitely not.
That's not. Nah, sorry. I think I just guessing the team. Right, fair enough. What I liked at this, Alan, I'll go again, putting pressure on you to get you into this. What I liked was with the manager's presser when he was talking about he had a sit down with Raskin, you know, like you said, 20-minute, half hour, just sit and talk to the boy, you know. I mean, and you know that what that said to me as well. It said he's not getting sold because if he was getting sold in January, what's the point in sitting down and talk to the boy?
Aye, I think I've heard people. I think it was Neil McCann I heard before saying Raskin's one of those players, he'll question everything, but if you need to tell him maybe 2-3 times and he eventually gets it, and then once he's got it, he buys into it. Because I think they wanted him to be more a kind of box-to-box midfielder, whereas he was wanting to be more a sitting midfielder. They had to explain how, if he's not doing what they're asking him, how that's going to impact the team negatively. And he eventually got it, and he says, you know, he was a dream to work with after that.
I think, John, I don't know if I'm sure you did see the presser. That's what Danny said. He says that's what Raskin wants to be. He's the number 6 he's running. He wants the game in front of him.
Yeah. I think the issue with a lot of our players, though, if you look at our better players over the last, say, 4 or 5 years, right, they've all tried to do too much on the pitch, if you know what I mean. They're going into other players' areas because somebody's not doing it, so they think, like, Tav's maybe moving here, there and everywhere, trying to put fires out, and Raskin's pretty much in that category. You know, he's trying to jump into Connor Barron's space or whoever's in front of him, or Diamande, and then he's there at somebody else trying to in their area instead of just focusing on what he's doing, and then let the other players get a grip of what they're supposed to be doing. And it's just I think it's just a natural thing in his game that he feels as if he's better going in there and trying to G everybody up and sort of force the game. But
that can cause issues as well.
On you go, Tam.
Raskin thinks that maybe Tav isn't doing what he should, and then he's going over to cover. Then somebody else is thinking, hang on a minute, Raskin's going to cover there, I'm going to have to move over. And I think it just needs to be that we need to let the players need to let the other players do what they're doing.
Trust.
It's just basically you need to trust who's around you. If you don't, you're just going to cause more issues.
Yeah, 100%, Tom.
What about you, Stacey? How do you feel about going into today's game?
I'm not as positive as I was going into Hearts, but I think what Jordan said, it's going to be about the defence today. If we defend well, then aye. But I can actually see them taking a couple off as if we or a
know,
chaotic
I-
self that we usually be.
I know. The thing is, I'm just hoping, and we say this every week, that this is a game we give somebody a doing.
Yeah. I'm not putting any more bets on it though.
We
I
are
know,
due
you're
to be
right.
something to do.
I know, and Rangers losing 2 in a row. It can't happen, can it?
Oh, don't go back to that.
I
No.
know, man. I know.
You can't.
At least it's no 4 in a row.
I've just been saved by wee Tam. Oh, excuse me. But, here's the team. Ready? Butland, Tavernier, Sterling, Fernandez, Magoma, Barron, Raskin, Diamandi, Asgard, Gassama, Chermiti. I'll read it one more time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tam, shut up. Right, so you're putting me off. Butland, Tavernier, Sterling, Tam, Fernandez, Magoma, Barron, Raskin, Diamandi, Asgard. Oh, it's just dawning on me why you're saying that as well. Right, okay. All right, subs, Kelly, Souters on the bench, all right, Aarons, Dowell, Curtis, Cameron, Moore. Wait a minute, this team's, hang on a minute. That team's, wait a minute, what's going on here? This isn't a time for squad rotation. This is the first time I'm starting to question him. What do you think about that, Alan?
I think Asgard is the one I would question. You'd rather have Moore in there. He's been better recently. Asgard, he baffles me because look how well he plays for Norway, but he just can't seem to do it for us.
I know, and it's my post going on the page right now is this is the first time I'm questioning the manager selection.
It seems to be more
sorry,
the
but
bench
what the
is more
fuck is he playing
threatening
at?
than
Tam, go get your deodorant out. John, right, we're going to Tam, tell John what you did at the weekend.
Even better. Tell
Don't do it! Don't you make me shut down? John,
Aye.
right, I'm not, Tam, I'm not being
Disappearing
funny,
like-
but
like
we've
he's
got done
deodorant,
that. Aye, but he was doing it eating the bloody system the other way in a bender.
No,
2 minutes.
I'm not happy with him. I'm not happy.
I mean, this has got to be
looks
squad
like
rotation, isn't it? John, what do you... Right, stop. We'll give Alan a shit. Alan, what do you think this is squad rotation?
I think it is with the sort of 4 games in a week.
Aye, yeah, it's got to be in it. Alan,
Was
Alan,
it-
what do you think? Oh, sorry, John.
I think as well. I mean, obviously Hibs are. Oh, sorry, Motherwell. Motherwell are. They liked playing fast football. There's going to be running about constantly. Have they get? I mean, I don't know how strong their squad is. So is he maybe thinking, bring on guys like Moore in the last 25 minutes if they're Motherwell tired? That's good. A good player to bring on as an impact player as well.
But then that's a dangerous game, though, because what for 3-0 down? There's that.
Yeah.
It is. But I mean, it's a cliche, but he sees them every day in training, and he's talked to them. Because I think they know the team on Thursday afternoon, don't they? I believe, or 2 days before, and then they work on that. They train with that. But, what about you, Stace? How do you feel about that one?
I feel the bench is more a threat than what's on the park, don't know. It's a bit... I don't know, I'm a wee bit with the manager here. It could be a stroke of genius.
Aye, I know.
But the day we just need 3 points and up the road.
I mean, that... Right, Lennon, see the live watch along. I'm about 3 minutes behind. I tried it I remember I tried it in a game. I think it was a Scotland game.
Scotland game,
It was a waste of time because remember I'm in Thailand as it is. I can't actually get it in Thai TV on there because of Sky, but even then it'd still be through the internet. It wouldn't be. There'd be no. Because when the game's on, my phone is, I switch off live score and Twitter and all that. All the notifications shows I don't see the goal before it goes in. If you know what I mean. But yeah.
I was thinking of starting that, to be fair.
The thing is, Tam, you need to be on Sky. I mean, Sky, if you know what I mean. The box.
No, I'm.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm thinking about it.
I know. But the thing about the live, and see, when I tried it, I wasn't comfortable with it. I remember, like, Tam, mind, but that day it went mental when Thingy gets sacked. And there was like 2,700 people on at one point. But yeah. So, I mean, like, now it's taking time to sink in. I've gone with one each as my score prediction.
Hmm.
I think
Tam,
we'll
what's
be
your...
lucky to score.
John?
I think we'll be lucky to score.
Score prediction.
John?
I think it could be a draw today. I think it could be a 2 each again with Motherwell. Because let's face it, we really need to get 2 goals in front. I think we're not comfortable unless we're 2 in front. And even then, I don't think the team we've got this season, or the first half of the season, we can even still be comfortable with a 2-goal lead. We need to go on 1-0 up or else and try to sort of hold on to it. It's hard, you know, especially at home.
I know. So, Alan, what do you think? If I put on the spot, what's the score going to be?
I'm going to go for 2-1 to Rangers. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet. I think defensively against this Motherwell team, I think their defence might struggle sometimes. So I'll say we will concede at least one, but hopefully we can score more than them and win the game.
I know, Kenny is Kenny. I know. It's like I say, it's the first time, but I know it's a cliche, but he knows more than us, or we wouldn't be sitting doing this. But Lennon there against 4-3 Rangers. I hope you've got a bet in that, because if that comes in, yeah. But, I mean, that Hearts game can't have long to go, has it? Tam, you got it on. Man City is just Man City. I think I've taken Man City. You fucking twats. But anyway,
Well, they went behind. If Man City went
2
behind.
each. I think it's Forest 1, City 1.
Shit.
Yeah, I think I had them on my coupon as well. Yeah, but the thing is, Chermiti. The one thing about Chermiti, gentlemen, I'll go with you, Alan. Again, put you on pressure. He was getting better. He's slowly, and then, although it was a consolation, a very cheap consolation last week, he still scored. Do you see him? Can you see any positives with him?
I can see positives. He's really fast. He's lightning quick. He's big and he's strong. I just think it's a confidence thing with him. He's not played a lot of football in the last 2-3 years. I think it is a confidence thing with him. But I think if you stick by him and he's got the right players running about him, then who knows?
I know. Because I think as well, the manager, it goes without saying, the manager obviously trusts him. So, I mean, we can go that. I'm just pulling the fan in a bit closer because it's been warm here. But I mean, again, Rangers are the absolute cliche in football right now. That's better. This is a difficult one. This is a hard one to predict again. That team, but again, it is squad rotation, isn't it?
Aye, I think so.
I think so, aye. Or Les Miofsky's been got something in training again, maybe aggravated his injury.
There is that, because he did have that injury, didn't he? And so I wonder if he was not forced to play against Hearts, but it was like, that risk, the calculated risk. But I certainly think it's a.
I'm trying to do my bet builder and I'm struggling this week.
I know, Kenny, you're not far away. Kenny, when are we going to get you on here? Because you've been on the page since it was more or less started. I'm going to sort these pictures out. I'll need to make them bigger when you all go off, because that's just crap. But it's.
Who said 3-2?
No, it was being Joe. It was Joe. He said 4-3.
4-3.
What's this? Are you thinking about that now?
I'm doing my bet builder and I'm struggling to do it, so I'm just thinking about doing it something stupid. I've got £2 in my account, so I'm thinking
Aye.
of just putting 2 silly bets on just to.
Have you got a coupon on the day, Alan? Are you a coupon person?
I do, yeah. I posted one on the page. On the.
Oh, was that in the group?
Aye.
I'm absolutely right. Aye. The thing is, sometimes you forget what people's names are. I don't mean that in a bad way or that, but aye. But thanks for subscribing. John and Stacey don't subscribe, and yet you do, John, don't you, actually?
What's that?
You're subscribed to the page, don't you?
No, I haven't actually. I keep meaning to
It's
get.
99 pence a month.
Right, I'll
And
get
the
it. I'll get it.
And the
done, mate.
private group, even we tabbed it as man. Look at he's to me, man. The fire starter.
Oh, I thought I was. Sorry, I'll do it. I thought I was already.
What about this, Stacey? Named and shamed online, eh?
I know, that's it.
I know.
Total named and shamed.
I know.
We're blacking our faces out next.
I know. So, right, like Big Johnny says here, John Lundy, Asgard's got to step up because I think there is a good footballer in there. Like we've said, it might take moving to France or something like that or back home. But you do see flashes with Asgard. So I just hope, again, we just hope this is a day it clicks and they do shows. Because somebody said, these players are playing for the future. Most of these players know it doesn't matter what they do this year, they're gone unless they win the league, But for them to win the league, we need to win the rest of win every game, basically.
981 for 4-3. I'm going to stack £1 on just for shits and giggles.
How much was it?
981.
No. Say again, Tam, what?
Hearts are shocking. I've just put it on. They're all over the place defensively. They can't build an attack.
I know. The thing is, I just hope. I know. The thing is, the thing is, everyone goes on about McInnes, but people forget he starts well and his teams fade everywhere from Bristol, from West Brom to Aberdeen to Kilmarnock. That's why I know it's easy to say that I've never totally bought into that he's a great manager and all that. Right, okay, there we go. All right. Joe Gardner getting in line. Who's Joe Gardner?
Come on. Played for his
Joe Gardner, that one, mind?
A year ago.
Hey, what, sorry?
Mark Warburton, who played for us under Warburton. Remember the wee kind of red-headed centre forward?
Christ almighty.
Joey Gardner.
Joe Gardner! Aye. Was he the guy? Was he not hard as nails?
Nah, he wasn't soft, but I don't think he was like a time for side type.
Was there somebody once and he should have been sent off but didn't? I can't mind. No, I know what you mean. He did do nothing. I think there was one game, it might have been Hibs actually, where he absolutely banjoed somebody and it should have been a straight red and he got away with it. But,
I remember that.
That's it. No, I can't remember. The one, do you know who I would love now? I know he doesn't play football now. Is C. Martin Waghorn. I thought he got a bump deal at Rangers because that was a good football player. I felt.
No.
Still does a job in the Masters, by the way.
I was watching the other week, but who's that? Was it in the media the morning? Nah, it's like somebody else. Who was it? There was somebody else saying that quote up there. Who was it? One of the ex-Barcelona players or something like that. What was it? Where is that? See if I can
Rafa, no, it wasn't Rafa. It was
Ramos. Ramos. We are not getting Sergio Ramos at Rangers.
Would you take him?
We're getting Sergio Ramos at Rangers. I'd like whatever you're smoking.
No, it's not me. Somebody else said it, Dan. No, it's somebody in the comments said it. Oh, he's off. But it's. Oh man, this is weird, man. This is a strange. It's amazing what Rangers does to your psyche. Because I was buzzing for it, then I saw that team, and it did. When I was reading it wasn't really sinking in. And it was awful. But I mean, we've got to trust the manager, haven't we, mate? Ladies and gentlemen, we've just got to trust the manager.
That's why he's in the job, and we're not. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, Stace, when is it you actually fly? Is it tomorrow? You set off to Australia?
Tomorrow morning, aye.
Who are you flying with?
To there?
Qantas.
It'll be 85.
Right.
85.
Tabs gets headphones on, he probably doesn't remember. oh, that's not dodgy going down. Hope he's not made a phone call. But aye, so you'll still be able to come on when you're in Australia now and again, eh?
Aye, of course.
Because you're almost, I
Apologies
think
about
you're only
that.
an hour ahead of me. She's
Aye,
only
there's
an hour
only
ahead
an
of you,
hour
John, right?
between. Aye.
What's that?
She's when Stacey's in Perth and Oz, she's only ahead
She's
of
2
me.
hours, 2 hours behind Brisbane.
Where's Alan coming back? Aye, brilliant. Aye, so she's aye. Aye, Alan. How you doing, mate?
All right, sorry, can you hear me all right?
Crystal clear, sir. Crystal clear.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine, mate. You're fine. You've done well because it's your first time, and I know it gets easier as you go on, doesn't it, Stacey?
Oh, aye, it does.
Nah,
And it's the
my
same
boy
with you,
came
Tam.
in. My boy came in to tell me one of his pals was here, and I done something to the headphones, and I couldn't figure out how to get them working again.
Oh, you're fine, mate. You're fine, mate. Yeah, Tam's been setting fires and all that. And what did you just buy? Do you know you left your headphones on when you were buying whatever you were buying?
I know.
I'm only joking, Made a call. I couldn't put that on that Christmas Day thing, man. I was like, I can't put that on, man. Because I know, because the one thing with my videos, I do them make it so as kids can watch, if you know what I mean. But it's Hearts scored.
3-1. I think.
I'll check just now. Hang on. No, 3-0 still for me.
Shanklin, 3-1. Shanklin, there we go. Excuse me, Alan, were you all for Shanklin coming?
I would have took him when we could have got him for nothing. But I think Hearts had won a good few million for him now, and I don't know if he would come. He's now a chance of winning the league. I know he's a Rangers man, but he's potentially going to win a league medal. Would he come to Rangers?
He would definitely come. If it was down to Shanklin, he would definitely come.
Because he's us five sitting here. You know, and we've all seen him. I think he goes with his girlfriend. His brother.
He goes to Rangers games when when Hearts are on the plane.
His brother posts on the page. You'll see his brother posting on the page. So he doesn't talk about his brother, but he posts on the page like.
Yeah.
It's a good header for him.
Aye, he missed a bit of a sitter in the first half, but he's still. It's like people were saying he's too old. He's no fast enough, and all that. You're like, what? And the thing is, like I said before, Alan, I said he should have been here 4 years ago.
Easy.
We should have come, you know. But it's just this. We need to get rid of this snobbery. And what I liked about what the gaffer said the other night was, we're going to look at the Scottish market. We're not discounting whatever he said. He said, basically, we're looking at the Scottish market, and that was, man. And we need, and also, John, as well, we need. Who cares about a sell-on? People even said today in the page, "Oh, well, so and so won't get a sell-on fee."
I think what we've done with that, this what do you call it? This buying players to sell them on. I think we've really went over the score with this now, and we're going a heavy desire to become one of their clubs, and we haven't fixed the problem first of winning again and winning trophies. You know what I mean? Mark Haley, I see he was talking this week about it. He's saying that we should be focusing on winning stuff first, and then we become that club.
Or do you take care? Absolutely, and it's, because everyone, right? We've all quoted it when Alan Hatch said, "You never win anything with kids." And Man United went on. That Man United team was a perfect storm. That was a fluke. There's been no team like that since, and there's no team. There'll be no team like that again. That was a fluke, if you like. They had Fergie and indeed young boys, and then they had the Roy Keanes in the team and all that. What was the left back? The Irish guy, brilliant. They did the tail end of Brian Robson. You know, and they still had Sir Matt Busby kicking about. There was that, and Alan Hansen was actually right. Even though this gets thrown in his face all the time, he was actually right. You know, but it was just that one Man United team. I mean, I know some of the younger ones won't remember. They were outstanding, but that'll not happen again.
I would take Devlin. I think he's a good player.
I know.
Too short for me.
I was like
I just hate him.
The guy Penrice, the guy Penrice as well. He's been linked.
Yeah.
Who does he play for?
He plays for Athens now. He plays for Athens now. He was at Hearts last season.
Right. See, going back to that, right? we've missed a raft of players, right?
Off.
Recently, and I think what's happened now is there's no another. The next raft aren't there, if you know what I mean, in Scottish football. There's one or two, but I don't think there's as many as we've missed.
I know.
Or in about the same sort of, like that boy Mulligan at Hibs, Shankland. You threw 4 or 5 of them, but they're all moved on now. And now there's only maybe 1 or 2 left to get picked up.
The thing about Cammy Devlin, if he's living in Greece, you've always got to remember that there's a way of life and all that. His family think like, oh Man City have scored. Afternoon, Alison. I might get you on after the game. Or Ali's going to come on after Ali. I mean that in the nicest way. Ali, I know I've talked to her last. I'll get Ali on because she's been good. But yeah,
I should have scored them.
lady, sorry. but John, you're right. We need, but that's why this whole reset at Rangers. And I know a lot of people don't like to admit this, but it is. We are at another reset, but that's just the way it is, and that's not the owner's fault. That's not the gaffer's fault. But I just wish they would announce Jig. And like we said, Heart and Hand have said that Jig's coming, so you can take that to the bank. But I just wish it was announced officially.
Yeah,
because I would love him at the club. Just Rangers man, he's a coach. He's got proven abilities in that market of finding and selling players, and he will be saying, "Get Gogic, get Devlin, get this guy, get that guy." You know,
and he'll be able to actually tell them from experience what it is like to wear the shirt as well.
That's it, and that's something. We'll come to you, Alan, with this one. That's something else the manager said. Wasn't this press conference? It was another press conference. Somebody asked him about transfers, and he basically said, "Look, I've been talking to people," and he said, "And it's not so much about the skill because they know they can kick a ball. It's this. It's about the weight of the shirt." He's obviously pressed on. So, Alan, that was nice to hear.
Aye, definitely. You need players that are going to be able to handle the pressure of playing for a team like Rangers. Because you know what it's like at Ibrox, the crowd can turn quite quickly on players, and you need to be able to handle that.
I know. I mean, like Graham said here, he's right. Leon Miller. I know. There's a few, but I think he wanted to go abroad, though, didn't he? Wants to go abroad.
He wanted to go abroad, I'm sure, Lennon.
I think so. Aye. Which means somebody's at a word in his ear. Look, we'll pay your Mondo's house off, and there's a Ferrari waiting for you. That. Yeah. I know. I'm worried about this game now, man. But there's a few players slipped through, and like I've said before, and people forget about this. The biggest one for me the last years is McGregor at Celtic, because he's a die-hard Rangers fan growing up. His dad's got a season ticket in the main stand. You know what I mean? At Ibrox. And but anyway, that's it. I know.
Obviously, we would have been able to sign Lewis Ferguson as well. If we'd have put in for him when he was at Aberdeen, I'm quite sure he would have came to us.
Absolutely. His dad is, who his uncle is. Yeah. I mean, like I said last night, what did they put in the water in the Ferguson house? Afternoon, Mr. Glenn. Afternoon, Glenn. Here was he insane. But just hard. People go on about Ian Ferguson, hard man types. We don't need that because he gets sent off. But you need somebody that a bit of grit, and Gogic is like John. We keep going on about Gogic, but
do you think that's one that might happen though?
I'm not sure, but again, see, the problem is if we're looking at these kind of players that are shining at Hearts and Motherwell and that, so are people down south or Greece or Italy and all that, and they can. Yeah, we've got no. But we're talking here as if we go and say to Gogic, come to Rangers, he's going to come. The one big thing we've got over them is maybe his family are settled in the area, and his wife might say, "Look, it's double the wages. The kids are doing all right at school." That's things that some people forget at times, Mm-hmm. But then if somebody down south quadruples his wages, you're like, let's go.
I think Gogic, if Danny Rowe wanted him, that's what I'm trying to say. Does Danny Rowe want him? That's the thing. I know the fans, most of the fans that I talk to, they're all keen on him. But it's whether Danny Rowe's keen on him.
Yeah, well, the German market. But Ian, the gaffer did say they were looking at the Scottish market. So that's a, aye. But the Windus scored twice last night. Why would Wrexham let go a guy who's been captain and is scoring, and apparently played out his skin last night. I mean, Alan, would you have him back?
Initially, I wasn't too sold on the idea, but I've seen his stats for the last 3 seasons. They're quite impressive. You know, his goals and his assists. So, and he's got the experience of playing for Rangers before. He's more mature, so I think it might turn a good signing if they did go for it.
Well, we can have both of them, Mr. I always forget your name. I know you've told us a million times, Mr. Canada, our Canuck friend. But it's I will see. But I'm really interested. I can't wait for it, man. I'm buzzing for this transfer window. Here's a question for you, Alan. How many players do you think we will get in January that walk in, that are first 11 players or are in that pool? You know, what would be a good number?
I think 3, 4, maybe.
Aye. I would say 3. But Glenn, there's Rangers tax no matter who we go for. They know we're now owned by these people that are extremely wealthy. So that's that. The Rangers tax has always been there, mate. It's always been there. I know. Andrew's always sensible. It's I don't know. It's a good. I can't see it. I would swap them though.
I'd happily take a swap.
Aye. But mate, if he's starting the day, you know, there's confidence in him. He was all right. And you know what? Let's talk about Big Fernandez. I think he's slowly coming on. And I know John laughed at me when I said this. I can even see captain material in him because of the voice he's got. You know, I know. But he's coming on to a game though. Just don't tackle.
I was impressed with him in the last few games. There is something there, but I don't think he's a Rangers captain.
No,
definitely not.
Okay, aye.
You know?
I hear you. But I liked how he is. He's vocal. You see it, and it's not just he's. I don't want to say aggressively, but he's not missing the shooting and missing the ball. You know what I'm trying to say? I was going to stutter. But that's what I mean. That's what I say when you start to get stuttering, just go 1, 2. Fernandez, he was extremely vocal and he wasn't. I was going to stutter again. It doesn't matter. But there's Stacey and John, you're a legend. Thank you. I was on about Facebook, so you can do both of them.
Oh, hi, all right.
I was joking. No, that's great. That's brilliant. Thank you. No, stay there. That's fine. But Fernandez, right, John, here's a way to put it. You can see him going elsewhere and possibly being a leader. I mean, even his national team. What nationality is he? Fernandez. As English. He's not getting Harry Kane's job then.
No.
Aye. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. He's scoring. You know what I mean? This is the most right. There's another one for you. For you. What's the most important position this year? This January.
I think defence. I think we need to get at least 1 or 2 centre backs. Suter, and I don't know how much longer Cornelius is out for, but Suter is prone to an injury. I think we do definitely need, and it's no fair on Fernandez. His eyes coming on again, but you know, who else have you got? And Ciala, who's obviously, I don't think the manager doesn't feel he's ready yet, but you know, he's been forced to put him on at times. So I think you need better cover defensively.
I think we need to look at as well as if you look at that defence today, right? If we get rid of Jack Butland, say in the summer, it's a whole new defence, whole back 4, back 5, whatever you're going to play. That's needed at the club.
Yeah.
Tav, he's getting to the end of the line, if you know what I mean. And then the rest of them are suitors, as you said, Alan's like injury prone. He's only been offered a 2-year deal, and the other 2 are loans, or the other 3 are loan signings. So,
Tab, you've been out the chat for a wee bit. What about you? Where's the most important position? If we were to get one position this winter, one.
Striker.
Fair enough. All right. That's what the gentlemen, all of you and ladies. Aye, fair enough. Aye, see that's what I was on about. I think Fernandez can do Nigeria, but they've always got strong leaders. I don't know, mate.
Oh no!
Well, the thing.
3-2 now.
Oh, for how long's to go?
It's 88 minutes.
2 minutes.
3 each, that will be.
It's going to bust my curtain.
It's going to bust mine as well. That's that poor bag Magoo's fault. He always says, always bet an early goal. Early.
I put Livingston and Celtic as a draw today.
They struggle with Livy, don't they, at times?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that. Aye. On you go, Tam.
The attendance for the Edinburgh Derby was only 20,000.
Is that not the capacity, though?
And they say that they're
That's a sellout.
quite a few empty seats. Is it?
I've just heard the goal. Aye. See when you're talking about watching, that's me just hearing the goal going now. I can hear it in the living room, so that shows you how far behind I am. 6 minutes added. Oh, come on, Hibs. I hate Hibs as well.
All right.
But I know it's. I tell you what, if they grab a draw, even from being 2-3-0 down to grab a draw, that actually shows you that's as good as a win. You know what I mean, Alan? That's like, like I said, if they lose today, it can mess their head up. If they grab a draw, that's huge from 3-0 down. You know what I mean, gentlemen?
Aye, okay, definitely give them
We
a
keep
lift.
forgetting that Stacey's a woman.
You give me ball back. I know Stacey. No, Stacey's part of the team, man. No, Stacey's good. We'll get a good. What I like here, I know, John, you've done the podcast stuff before. I know, Tam, you've done it.
Yeah.
But Alan, Stacey coming in. This is what I really wanted, and there's 4 more lined up as well, but it's just not lined up. Ali's going to come on tonight, I think. Mad Ali, Alison that posted the page. She's always getting banned on Facebook. Not banned, suspended, because she's a power poster. I've even said to my page, Alison, calm down a bit, because I know that they, mate, I'll ban you, you ball bag. But, no, because I'm in Thailand, mate. No, Tam's giving me grief because I said gentlemen. I know lady and gentlemen. But what I'm saying, Stacey, what I'm liking about it being sort of semi-serious for a second, what I'm liking is we've got a good team going here. It's all Alan's joined today, and I think all of us will admit Alan's been great, hasn't he? Everyone in the comments, and you guys, John.
Yeah.
And I know it's not easy, Alan, and but Tam's just mad. Tam's brilliant chat, like, you know what I mean? When he talks about going out in the piss and Paisley, waking up in Edinburgh, coming back and lighting fires in his house, it's that kind of stuff. And then the other day when that lassie was on, but anyway, no, we'll leave that one.
Yeah, let's not.
Oh no! We'll leave it. She was in the comments. It was a singing lassie, not Robin, the other lass. But anyway, it's today. Aye. Okay, we'll leave it at that. It's not fair. Don't embarrass anyone. But this is right. What I'll do? What time's that? We'll go 5 more minutes. That'll be an hour-ish, and then we'll let everyone disappear. But I would love it, Alan, Stace, Tam, Mad Alison, if you're there in the comments. What is that? I'm safe there. Aye. Alison, we'll get you on tonight as well. I need to change this layout though. That's crap. I'll do that before I come on. Depending on the result, I'll probably come on about 5 minutes before the end of the game, unless it's a cliffhanger. You know what I mean? Because I don't like sitting in the living room doing it. Because the wife's in her in the room over there, all that stuff. I prefer it nearby. So right, let's do it one more time before we go. What's going to happen today? Start with you, Tam.
3-1 Rangers. It comes after half time.
Well, I put that silly bet on for 4-3, so I need to stick by it, don't I?
Right, fair dues. Aye. John, Alan, what's the actual score going to be? 2-1.
2-1.
John? I'll take 2-1.
I hate no picking Rangers to win, but
I know
2 each, I think.
I know. I've got 1 each, man. That's what I think it's going to be. But listen, if this Hibs game stays the same, we just need. It's always the same. Just win. You know what I mean?
We're the masters of getting an opportunity to claw points back, and then we just fizzle out the same as the team that's dropped the points.
Aye. Yeah. There's Mad Nicky.
Good at fucking our own situations up.
We are. I know. Kenny, all joking aside, Kenny, I need to get you on the podcast Sunday because you've always been good. We've banged heads a lot of times, but
that's a good thing.
That's
a good thing. If everybody agrees, it's boring.
What?
If everybody
you're
agrees,
not
it's
arguing.
boring.
Aye. No, but I mean, I've had the page 14 years, and Kenny was one of the first on there. I think he was the first. I went ugly. That's it. But the gaffer says, just
You've had
went
it since
ugly.
I was 4-year-old.
I know, man. I know, man. That's scary, man. You know what I mean? It's and my daughter was 3, and she's out buying bottles of whiskey, man, and stuff like that. That's how they do you. There's no beer, it's whiskey.
Brilliant.
But I know. And John, we won't go into our ages, man, because
I'm older than a lot of you, so I'm not going to go there.
Well, you would have been Eldorado, probably.
Yes, LD. Talking about it
LD,
tonight.
I was cider. I was case cider till I overdosed on it one night, and it's only been 3 or 4 years ago I've been able to drink cider since. You know, it was that bad. I remember just sitting and I was spewed up my bed and everything, man. You know, and I was asleep and all that. But there was something I noticed. The Celtic game's live at 3 o'clock. The Celtic game's live at 3 o'clock. Have they changed the rules for Saturdays?
Don't know.
I think they have.
I'm not sure.
Don't know.
Because
It's
it's not-
the Christmas schedule, maybe.
It's the SFA favouring them again. That's what it is. It's the SFA favouring them.
I know, but the thing is, I thought it was a blanket ban across the UK that you want to let show live football at 3 o'clock because they reckon it keeps punters away from amateurs or lower down games.
I thought it was just a ban on us because we go to the pub and get pissed and then cause
That was the whole
rammies.
UK. It was the whole UK. It was okay. But right,
Like,
listen,
I mean-
I'll not listen ahead now. Right, Alan, thank you very much. I think we'll all agree you've done very well.
Well done, Alan.
Aye.
Pleasure.
I'll see you.
Pleasure.
No problem. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Hopefully, we've all got smiles on our faces and Tam's not burnt into the houses doing anything like that. All right.
All right.
Aye.
See you after the game, guys. Cheers.
See you after the game.
Cheers.
Right, see you later.